He also had something to say. We're gonna tee this up. This is what Katt Williams said about Martin Lawrence. Let's cue the sound.
Martin tried to put me in my first dress. When he had to go on his hiatus, he tell me, Katt, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner, you my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. We gonna do it together. We gonna do some buddy cop shit. I said, Martin, you got my motherfucking word, my nigga. Go do what you gotta do. When you come back, I'm in your movie. Don't trip. I don't need to see the script or nothing. You know, we get in that office and this fool pull out Big Mama's House too. I almost died. And I gotta read this script from all these good white people. Where this nigga want me to get in a dress with him. And I'm literally saying to everybody, why is he in a dress again? You already played the old lady as an FBI agent. We can play anything now. We can be playing a dog catcher this time. Why do we need to be in a dress? And I get so mad, I say, you don't want me. You want Brandon T. Jackson. And that's who they went and got. Twice I said it, they went and got him. Just like I'm telling you, I had that other dude's work. I had all of it. All I did was say, I want to punch it up so it's not offensive to real niggas. And that's how I got in this position.
And if I'm not mistaken, and Chad, you could correct me if I'm wrong, I think Brandon T. Jackson said he regrets playing that role. If I'm not mistaken, Chad, pull that up. Maybe I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm going to apologize. But I think I read that somewhere.
Wait, he said he regret playing the role
because he was the cop opposite,
right,
of Martin and Big Mama's too.
Why would he regret? Why would he regret playing the role? Is there a reason behind it?
He said he regrets it because his career went downhill after that.
So he thinks his career went downhill because of the role he played in the movie?
Ocho, all I can go by is what someone said. Ocho, see, here's the thing. If somebody tells Ocho, if Rail tells you, oh, baby, that hurt my feelings. You don't get to then say, well, I don't know why it hurt your feelings. She just told you.
You right. Yeah.
So he said, now whether it can be true or not, but you can only go by what your feelings are. He believed that has something to do with his career not going in the direction that he believed it should have. That's him. That's his.
Yeah, I don't understand that. When you're really good at something, and obviously I'm not an actor, I've done some acting though, but when you're really good at something, and if you're really, really good at as good as you think you are, there's no role.
Oh, absolutely is.
Absolutely. Where you can be denied if you're good at your craft.
There's a reason why Denzel tells the story about how he turned down a role, and it was supposed to be a role that he was like, he said the N-word that would never die. They tried to electrocute him, they tried to hang him.
Right.
And he said, nah, I'm good with that.
Okay. Well, there's certain things that aren't for you, though. There's certain things that aren't for you. But Denzel's skill and ability to act with his range won't deny him any other jobs after that.
But here's the thing. We don't know had he taken that role.
Right.
Sometimes you can take a role. It's like coaching. Sometimes you take a job just because it's a head coaching job, and you never get an opportunity again because of what transpired there.
Okay. I see where you're going with it. Obviously, I don't know much about that space. I don't know much about the acting space. I'm thinking when you're really good at something, you can't be denied because you're good at that specific craft or whatever it is you do, especially the art of acting.
He even Katt even had something to say about Ludacris. We got that sound?
Wait. Luda?
Yeah,
I saw Luda responded.
Yeah, let's talk to the video.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade cause niggas could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet, let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swaddled in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns. Yeah, that's my signature. Addictions on the rise. Comedians check your temperature.
that's Luda's retort to what Katt said in the interview.
That was nice.
Oh, hey, Luda don't get the love and respect that he deserves because he's a lyricist.
Lyricist.
And his flow is impeccable. Always, whether he on his own or he on a feature.
He could go.
Luda gonna give you that work. So don't play with that man.
You know I can rap too now.
Oh my goodness. What Christmas over with? We don't need anything else rap.
Nah, I'm just saying this is my own. I'm gonna give you one. Let me give you one bar.
What kind of bar?
I'm gonna give you one bar. You ready?
What you want to drink? I got a bar right back here. What you need?
Nah, listen. Let me just give me. I'm gonna give you one bar real quick.
Okay.
My grandmother was blind, and I had to read in Braille. Every time I think about it, it was a touching story. You get it?
No.
You don't get
no,
it?
I get what you're trying to go with.
My grandmother was blind, I had to read in Braille. It was a touching story.
Yeah, you know what? You told that story about your grandma
before you
reading
make me
in Braille.
mean.
Next time you wake up, you gonna be in hell. You don't make fun. I ain't gonna I don't want to give you this flow.
I like that. I like that. Hey, I got that from Twerk. Twerk, I appreciate you, baby. I just use your line. See, imitation.
Yeah,
it's the purest form of flattery.
Yeah.
Hey, that was nice. Bring that back one more time. Bring that
I
back
ain't
one
bringing
more
it
time.
back. Ocho, fan question. Ocho, the wrong road can railroad your career. The same as the wrong song, album can kill your career as a singer, rapper.
Listen, in acting, if you ain't that boy, you right here turning down roles. It ain't like role just be they ain't just coming at you like
here's
that
the
now.
thing. You might be good and take the wrong road and it derails you. It's kind of like a quarterback going to the wrong team. We see guys go.
Oh, like my dude Zach, like Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
And you know what? I never thought about it like that. I never thought about it like that. Not as you open my eyes, and the people in the chat are obviously opening my eyes when it comes to those that are acting, those that are in that field. I'm thinking, shit, if you're good and you're really good at what you do, you will always have opportunities. And the role you take, it shouldn't divert what it is you're trying to do or where you're trying to go and getting more.
What's the old adage? You never get a second chance to make a first impression.
Hey, I like that.
That's why, because Ocho, we do this. We bomb. How do we reinvent it to come back for people to come back and watch again? They're like, we already heard that.
Right.
We already saw that. We good.
Right.
You get one chance to get it right.
Right.
Especially when you're dealing with, it's not like, look, we got family and friends going to watch us regardless. But we're asking people that have really no connection, no affiliation to us.
Right.
To tune in, listen to what we have to say, be educated, be entertained, and to come back once, twice, 3, 4 times a week. Right. And you know what, by the way, check out your favorite Unc on Club Shay Shay. That's what we're asking.
Yeah.
You've got to give, and you don't get a second chance at that. People are unforgiving. Have a bad meal at a restaurant. How many times you have a bad meal? They're like, well, it was just bad this time. They're like, no, I'm good.
Right. I got one more question, Unc.
Sure.
I mean, in the chat, I need y'all to help me out. Listen to me real quick. I understand Hollywood in a sense. I understand acting in a sense. I've heard the frustrations and the gripes from many of people throughout the years in general, how hard it is to get roles, how hard it is to get jobs. So when you say you don't want to take certain roles, like so many opportunities are being presented to you to be able to turn down roles, how do they navigate in that area, in that field, and in that space when it's already hard to get roles and you have to turn stuff down because of what it might be, and it might derail your career when you can't even get your career off the goddamn ground because you're turning shit down because you're not getting enough opportunity to begin with. That's the part that's confusing me a little bit.
Well, let me enlighten your eyes. How much money you think I can make if I were to say my people, my community, it's our fault, all of our fault that we're in this position, and take some of the approaches that we've seen other people take? They'll write me a check as long as the Hollywood sign.
Yes, sir.
I refused
to
compromise anything because at the end of the day, I got to lay down with me.
Mm.
Money don't make me. I make it.
Right.
All money ain't good money.
Mm.
Because at the end of the day, now I'm not saying that anything that Katt said about these people, because I don't know these people. I don't have knowledge of what he said. He says he has information. Okay.
Mm.
But at the end of the day, Ocho, I prepare as well as I can.
Right.
And I'm not always right when it comes to predicting the score. But I can honestly say when I critique a player, there's no malicious intent involved.
Right.
I've done as much research as I possibly can on a given topic.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Ocho, and people like, well, Shannon, you go back and look at my interviews when I interviewed players and I was with CBS.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have factual information.
Right.
Stats, yards, plays, situation that in which you said you did this. Well, that's not what happened here.
Right.
So I can refute.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling me one thing, they're telling me something else when I was neither place. So the best thing for me is to stay out of it. And I'm going to let the people that watch this video, I'm going to let them decide.
Mm.
You see, someone said, Chad, you were really good at football, but how important is perceived your antics kept you out of the Hall of Fame? See, perception is a person's reality.
But this is see, I like that. I like what they just said. If I cared about actually being there, I would conduct myself in a manner to achieve that goal. But that was one that I didn't care about, which is why I put on my own jacket. So you have to understand who I am first as an individual and know that I don't care, or I wouldn't have played the game the way I did. I like where they went with that, though. I like that. That was dope.
I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think anybody comes into the NFL thinking about the Hall of Fame. I mean, maybe thinking about winning MVP.
Hold on, Unc. You know what it took to get there?
Right.
Wait, let me take my glasses off. You don't know my whole story. Do you understand what it took to even get there?
Yes.
Forget the goddamn gold jacket. You know your story.
Mm-hmm.
I know your story. The chat knows your story. I think those that have followed my career, you understand the obstacles, the 4 schools I had to go through, being a 1-for-1, going to Oregon State, making it to Cincinnati. Man, listen, it was hell just getting there. You think once I got there, I'm going to change the way I play the game because I have an opportunity to wear a gold jacket? I don't care about that shit. Excuse me, no disrespect. It's one of the highest achievements and one of the best accolades you can receive as an NFL player, but it's just something that I didn't care about, and I conducted myself and played the game the way I felt it should be played. That's all. That's all. So I like what the person just said, but I was one that didn't really care about it. I didn't really need the validation, but it was cool. I understood what came with that.